Good evening, and thank you for having me. What is clearly seen on the streets of California? It's a long time coming. California, again, for a long time, have been ruled by Democrats. There was no rule of law. America, a land of immigrants, has always been a land of law and order. Everybody obeyed, rules. Everybody obeys law. Everybody respected police. Everybody stopped when the police say stop. And California was an exception because if you, again, even for the past few years, if you go to cities like LA or San Francisco, you could see looting happening in local stores, like in pharmacy stores like CVS or Rite Aid or other stores. And they had to keep everything under lock and key because California was not enforcing, loot and theft under a certain amount of a dollar amount. So it was about to come, and then there was a homeless problem where people were allowed to settle on the streets of California. Now what's happening is in the immigration, again, law, as you know, anybody, whether they are illegals, they are breaking the laws of the country, they are here illegally, and the ICE was planning to deport them. And if Trump hasn't acted in time, invoking Title 10 of the U.S. Code and to federalize the California National Guard. Again, these are not American military. These are California National Guard soldiers were activated, taken over by Trump, and sent to them to create peace. And my fellow
but hang on, Dr. Chalil. Look, yes, you sent in the guard, but many people will say that's a violation of the spirit of federalism. That's what Modi is accused of by the Americans constantly. So, please, let's call it what it is. This is also a form of authoritarianism. Trump is no angel sitting in the White House. He may have an opinion on everything. He might think he's an angel. He might lie to the South African president. He might lie to the world about his prowess at broaching, ceasefires between antagonists.
But no democracy is safe without law and order. No democracy is safe without the borders. So if you let
no democracy exists without dissent either. So,
correct.
So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, Dr. Chalil, look, you might be somebody who agrees with Trump, but I have a real problem.
No, not just me. The entire American.
With the U.S. state under both Trump and Biden, both, even when Trump was in office, the last time around, the American State Department was lecturing India. I'm asking you, has America got to the point where it can no longer point a finger at others without 5 or 6 or 8 pointing back at it? That's the question I'm asking you. Who are you?
I would agree that there was double standard in the past.
In the past?
India,
it exists
America
even now.
was.
Would you admit that America has fallen off, has fallen off the map when it comes to being the torchbearer of democracy and freedom of expression? Admit it. Come on.
But freedom of expression is not burning cars. Freedom of expression is not hurting police officers. Imagine, the protesters. I can see from the images on your screen that they are holding Mexican flags.
No,
they're holding Mexican flags and
peacefully.
burning American flag.
So
imagine what happens if somebody
you're allowed to burn the American flag, aren't you? That's the problem with the law. So if you are, then what's the problem?
And Trump wants to change that. Trump wants to change it.
Well, he wants to change it. That's a different matter. The law exists. It should be upheld. They should be allowed to burn the American flag. Burn it.
And they are protesting on behalf of Mexico. Looks like they are holding Mexican flags.
So what?
So if people
America
are doing it in
India,
if the
viewers,
Pakistani
this is where the
flags are
problem
being
is.
flown,
This is where the problem is. Today you have an individual who is backing Trump very selectively. He's saying Trump is upholding the law, but the law says that you can burn the American flag. So what's the problem? I don't understand.
And the governor went to court, and the court declined to intervene. So it's showing that there was no emergency injunction on activating the National Guards. There's a hearing tomorrow. So even the most liberal courts in the country in California are siding with President Trump and the national
Dr. Chalil,
media.
was it wrong of the Trump and the Biden administration to come in here and try to meddle in our internal affairs? Has India spoken about what is going on?
I would agree with that. I would agree that America should be minding its own business and not interfering in other democracies.
Well, I'll come to.
But that is not the case here.